I enjoyed myself, and I'm praying that we've been able to reach somebody, to encourage somebody, and to uplift someone on this day. Let's remember those who are suffering, those who are not feeling well, those who are ill, and continue to pray for them, as well as we should pray for one another and each other and ourselves. I want to remind everyone again on next Thursday, we start our switch from our Wednesday night Bible study to our Thursday night Bible study. That will be at the same time, 6:30, but we will be worshiping in Bible study on Thursday nights for a few weeks, probably about 15 weeks maybe, as we're working on a project that will do that mandates the switch, and then we will go back when this project is over. So join in with us. Free conference call is the same, time is the same, except it will be on
So
starting
you got
on
Ebony
Thursday,
Green.
August 3rd. We will have
That's
our
the name
first
of your
Thursday night
clothing
Bible
line.
study
Hmm.
as we work our way
And you're gonna talk
toward
about why you like off
God's
so
blessings and
much.
grace
Yep.
and
And then I
knowledge.
got the
So
African American
again,
Health
stay
Expo and
with us.
Forum.
We
Okay.
hope to see you tomorrow,
I talked about the APGA
9:30.
that was just here.
Amen. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you.
I just didn't talk about, but I'm hitting somebody up, see if they can call in too. If they want
Oh
to.
my God, Sean, why did you take both spots?
Actually, I only took the one after you reset.
But the last
After
time
you
you said
reset,
you
I
wanted both
did.
of them, and that's why I
After
gave
you
you both
reset,
of them
I took
today.
one. Still
Hmm,
put these on.
you don't have to.
1240 AM, 101.9 FM, WLLV Louisville. W270CR Louisville.
The following program is paid for by AMP.
Everybody has a story. Everybody has a journey.
Who's
Everybody's
that?
story isn't always as it seems. But they got
She's famous, I
How'd
think.
you get here? You gotta sing it.
Huh?
How'd you get here? You gotta sing it. How'd you get here?
let's get amped up. Yeah.
You really need to get it.
Amped up.
Yeah.
Amped up. Let's get amped up. Erica Dunn.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Amped Up. I am your host, Erica Denise, and I am excited to be back in the building once more and again. It is a beautiful day today, and I am amped up because I am going to the Women Who Win conference today. That is hosted by April Hearn. She was on the show last week, and it is going down today at 6 o'clock. And I'm so excited about it because she posted her testimony today and talked about how 10 years ago she wanted to do a conference similar to the one that she's doing today, right? And she rented this room down at the library, I think is what she said, and only one person showed up. One person showed up, and there was a guy that walked by the room and stopped in and asked them what they were doing. And she said, you know, I was supposed to have this conference, but she said she led that conference with one person, which was her best friend, one of her best friends at the time. Like it was a room full of people. And the guy that walked by, that happened to walk by, I forget his name, um, he ended up sponsoring her conference for the next year, right? And now she started with one person 10 years ago. And today there were over 100 tickets sold to her conference. I know. Get a round of applause. You better come through with these sound effects. And so that just goes to show you that perseverance and sticking in there and doing what has been placed on your heart to do will pay off. So it may not happen overnight. It may not happen in a year or 2 years, but 10 years later, she now has a fully capped out conference. It is sold out, sold to capacity of the room, which is an amazing feat. And so she's got speakers that are going to be there. My friend Monica Hunter, Dr. Monica Hunter, is being honored. I know Erica Seward is going to be one of the speakers. April is going to be one of the speakers. And there are two other speakers, and I cannot remember their names, and I don't know why I'm talking about it, and I don't have it pulled up to tell you who the other speakers are. But there's going to be a DJ, there's food, and it's just going to be an evening of women empowering women and lifting each other up. So Sean, how come men don't have stuff like this?
What, empowering? We do
Yeah.
have them. It's just they're kind of somewhat quiet. I think they held one at Amped. Not too long ago.
Mhm.
Dave had something.
Really,
similar to
for
this.
men?
Yes, he
Yep, I
sure
remember
did.
that. I remember that.
And I think he had a pretty good turnout. I want to say about 30, 35 gentlemen. showed up.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not typical though. You don't really see men groups like this. And if they are, it's quiet as kept. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true, but also, you know, women are more nurturing and they gravitate towards each other a
Mhm.
lot.
Mhm.
Men, we're somewhat stoic and we're strong. So sometimes it takes a minute for us to get across that barrier.
So
that we
y'all
can-
not gonna get in a room with each other and hug each other
No,
and
that's not
cry
happening.
and tell
That's
each
not
other
happening.
about what's going
The
on.
best you're gonna get is a joke and get punched in the chest. Maybe some dap, maybe
Yeah.
some dap.
Like, man,
But-
tighten up and you gonna hit him in the chest? Dang. What is that about? That is crazy.
It's testosterone versus estrogen.
There you go. I'm also amped up because I am a part of the Russell Tech Business Incubator. And of course, AMPed is the organization that sponsors this show. And we have an alumni association, and we are presenting the Power of Connection Networking Mixer. And it is going to be Monday, July the 31st from 6 to 9 o'clock at the Presley Post. So we want you to come out and network and share your ideas and create new partnerships. So don't miss this opportunity to grow your business and make lasting impressions. Now, every year, the Russell Business Tech Incubator cohort maxes out, right?
hmm
And I think they can only take 30 businesses at
Right.
a time.
They started with like 15 or 20 or something?
Yeah, in the first cohort, well, we started with about 30. We graduated about 15.
Gotcha.
So half of them kind of dropped off. But I say that to say that every year the applications have grown.
Right.
So I think last year they had over 800 applications. Yes.
Wow.
800 applications. So everybody can't get in. Okay. Everybody's not going to be able to get into the business incubator. But we wanted to create a space for those applicants that applied, or for anybody that is interested in starting a business, aspiring, already in business, to be able to kind of get in with us.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you may not be able to be in the cohort, but you can come to the mixer and rub
Gotcha.
shoulders
Gotcha,
with the
gotcha,
people that
gotcha.
are a part of it, so that you can get the information that they're getting in the cohort. You
Right,
know what I mean?
Right.
You're not going to get everything, all of the,
Well,
the
sometimes it's just gleaning the ideas or
exactly.
getting the energy or understanding the motivations. That helps.
Exactly.
And to know that you're not alone.
To know that you're not alone, and to just rub shoulders with other like-minded business owners, aspiring business owners, because you just never know. And me, like, I am an introvert, and I say that all the time. So networking is not my strong suit, believe it or not.
I know you
So-
did pretty good at the Black Tech Week.
Listen, we're going to talk about that. I did not, though. I did. My goal was 3 people to talk to.
How many?
None. Well, no, one.
Okay.
One. The guy that I talked to at the bar. I don't know if you read my story.
Yeah, I read it. You read
Yeah.
my response?
Yes. So I talked to one person, and the other people that I talked to I already knew. So I kind of I cheated a little bit. But I am not the type of person that's just going to come up to you and start talking to you. All of my friends that I have talked to me first, okay? And made me be their friend. They're like, you're going to be my friend, because I'm just not that kind of person. But I'm telling you, though, your network is very important, especially in business, because it is not about what you know. It's that old saying. It's about who you know.
Well, it's
and who
both.
can. Well, it's both. It's both. But a lot of it is about who you know, and who can speak your name in rooms when you're not there. Who can open up the doors for
Right.
you? You know what I mean? So it's important to get out and mingle with people so that people know who you are.
Well, and the reason I say it's both is because once they start doing that, or even before that, they have to know, you feel confident that you know what you know.
Exactly.
So they'll be willing to do that for you.
That is true.
So it's both.
That is true. And you can't fake it for long.
No.
You know what I mean? So you might have the mouth piece to get in the door.
Right.
But you're right. It is about what you know and being able to maintain it. Like you can talk about like I'm the best at this, but if you can't prove it and you can't deliver,
Exactly.
then what is the point of being able to talk well about it? You know what I mean?
I agree. Totally agree.
Yeah. So anyway, so come to the Amped RTBI Alumni Association, the Power of Connection Networking Mixer. Again, that is going to be at the Presley Post at 734 West Main Street, Suite 106. And that is Monday, July the 31st from 6 o'clock until 9 o'clock. And it is completely free to get in. And just make sure that you come and be a part of that. This is our first event that we're doing together, though.
So that means people should have business cards.
Yes.
However they choose to do it, even hard copy, electronic, or whatever.
Yes. Print out your flyers. If you've got any events coming up, this is a perfect time to get the word out about that. Business cards, all of the things that you can do to promote your business, you should definitely have that on deck. So this week also, Network and Chill went down. Okay. Ricky,
Ricky
and Mason.
Ricky and
Chris Red. Chris Red.
Yep.
So they had an amazing opportunity and they led their first session at Amped. And it was another networking event that they were able to present to this cohort in the Russell Business Tech Incubator. And so it looks like they had a great time at that event as well. So the voice that you are hearing right now is none other than my friend, Mr. Sean Somerville. Hello.
Hey, how are you? How you doing?
I am good. Listen, I have never met a man that had so excited about golf in my life. I think you love golf more than Tiger Woods loves golf. And that is the only other reference that I have. I don't know anybody else that plays golf. I don't have any other names to throw out there. But every time I have talked to you since the day I met you, 5-6 years ago?
It's been that long?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I was at LCCC for 5 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
It might even be longer than that because I've been gone from LCC for 4 years.
No, we're not going to say it's been 9 years. Really?
I think so.
Wow. Okay.
My goodness.
Copy that.
For 9 years, this man, every time I have seen him, has said something to me about golf.
But yet to get you on the golf course.
I'm not, though. You are so passionate about it. You almost get me, though. I'm like, I got to get on this course and see what he's talking about.
Well, so it's not going to be me. It's going to be your girlfriends.
Oh, God.
It's not going to be me. Somebody's going to get you there, though. And you don't have to be out there all the time. And you don't have to take it in like I take it in. But it's something everyone needs to do, I think.
Sean, why do you love golf so much?
So it comes from many different reasons. It initially started, how I got into it. I'm going to take the long road to answer that question.
Please do.
I got into it because of work. Totally transparent here. I was the typical guy. Played football in high school, tried to do a little college, then worked out a lot, all that kind of stuff, the macho rah-rah kind of thing going on. And start working in corporate America. And my coworkers, they would go play golf individually by themselves and this, that, and the other. Never got invited. I'm in the engineering department. I'm the only black man in the space, and they go do their thing. And then in work or the department would start having team building exercises. And they did it at the golf course. So at that point, they started inviting me because it was the department, it was the group, everybody come out. And I always kind of turned it down. I did what everyone does today. Turn their nose up at it. I don't play. That doesn't make sense. It's boring. All these reasons, excuses, whatever you want to call it, of why I didn't participate. So one day they hit me up after some rapport had been built with some other coworkers. Said, man, just come on out. Got free food. We probably have a couple of drinks and just hanging out. At least do that. Just come out there, sit out, hang out. You don't have to play. So I did that the first time. And it was kind of cool, just hanging out, drinking, got free food, whatever. And so I said, okay, that was kind of cool. The next year came around, and I said, okay, I'm gonna try it. So I went out with them. Hadn't touched the club, never had a club, never had a golf ball, any of that stuff. And got out there, tried to hit the ball. Ball's not moving. Missed it. Missed it. Continually.
That would have been me.
And got joked. I mean, your big old butt can't hit that ball. It's not going anywhere. It's just sitting there. How can you not hit it? I played softball with these guys too at the time. You can hit a softball, but you can't hit oh man, I got joked. And then after we left, after it was over that day, I got joked.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay, that's not happening again. If I go back, that's not happening again. So I reached out at that time, didn't know him well, but happened to run across him, actually, I think through church, matter of fact, Juan Mitchell at Shawnee Golf Course. And said, Juan, told him that story, and he was like, okay, I can help you. I'll help you get some foundation going. So I was like, okay, man. So we go through, I work with him a little bit, get some foundation, get me a cheap set of clubs, and just kind of start practicing work, but not real intently, just doing it a little bit. And at that time, that was about when Tiger was at his peak. So of course it was like, ooh, I'd watch it a little bit, starting to pay attention to what's going on, but still didn't understand it, didn't know terminologies. Just like, okay, he hit that. That seems pretty cool. The commentators are all raved over it. People are raving up, why is this and this, that. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So anyway, I go to driving ranges, and at that time, this city had about 3 driving ranges. Now they don't, but they had about 3 driving ranges. I'd go, try to practice, hit some balls, so on and so forth. Next time came around, I went out, and I was hitting the ball a little bit. And after you start getting that positive reinforcement, not from the people, but from the club and from the experience, then you're like, wow, I want to do this again. But what happens is, and this is how golf works, even to the pro, at the pro level, you can hit some great shots. It gets you connected, gets you hooked. And then, particularly for us new people, beginners, novice, we're not consistent. So then it becomes, oh man, I had a bunch of bad shots, but I hit that one good shot. I can do that again. I want to do that again. So how do I do that again? So I got to start practicing. So if you have any competitiveness in you, regardless of where it comes from your background, it'll grab hold of that, and then you'll start really wanting to participate.
Yeah.
And then that's essentially what happened to me.
Wow. That is a wonderful story. So you are now deeply into the golf game, right? And so you have come up with an apparel line, and it's called Ebony Greens.
Yes,
right?
That is correct.
So tell me more about this golf apparel line and what sets it apart from others in the market.
So when, again, long way around, when we were at LCCC, and I would be going out golfing occasionally. I had different golf attire that I would wear. And it was, it was different. It was bright. I like colors, so they're vibrant. They're always something different. And each time I would find something to buy something, I'd like it, I'd wear it. But then it became that one of them girl things. Everybody can't see me in the same outfit all the time. So I got to find different stuff.
Why it gotta be a girl thing? Really?
Because I hear more from women than I do guys.
That's true. That's true.
So I'm like, okay, I can't be seen in the same thing all the time, every time I go out. So I got to find more. So I started searching online and in stores. And it really, if you go to any retail stores or shops or anything like that, most of the things you're going to find is your traditional colors, nothing vibrant. You may find now more so than back then. You'll find some things, but still, again, it's more on the gray tones, the whites, blues, blacks. That's what you typically find. So there's a company called Loudmouth, which is John Daly. He's a golfer. He's if you will, he's a professional. He's really good, can hit the ball super long, but he's considered a bad boy on the tour. And he does all this crazy stuff, smokes cigarettes at the tee box.
How can you be a bad boy in golf? I don't see nothing bad about golf.
Well, Tiger had a bunch of women that got chased, right?
I guess. Okay.
No, not disparaging him, not at all.
Yes.
But I'm just trying to illustrate.
Okay.
It is possible.
Okay.
And considering with John, he goes against the rules. He pushes back. Like I said, he smokes when he's at the driving range. And that's, from the golf perspective and the perception that golf has, that wasn't that's considered the bad boy. That's the level of bad boy. So anyway, he came up with this clothing line called Loudmouth. It had a bunch of colors and it's cool and good looking. So I bought some of that stuff and I liked it. I was like, man, this is cool. But again, it was restricted in its variety. So I was like, okay, I got to do something different. So I started looking around, searching, checking, going out, buying different things, and nothing just really hit me. Nothing really felt right. A lot of times it wasn't built or designed for body types of people of color. You know, we're built just a little bit different. So that became a challenge as well. And so I said, okay, maybe I can do this myself. Maybe I can come up with something. So of course, African colors, African prints, African designs. I'm like, man, it would be really cool if there was something like that, because that would give you your variety, but also be stylish. Because a lot of the things out there, even today, to me, this is my opinion, of course, it looks like people are just taking a bunch of colors and just throwing them together. It doesn't have that real good style, that feel, that where you can do different things with it. So I said, hey, what if I did this? And then at that time, ironically, I came to you and said, hey, Erica, this is what I want to do. Is there a way? Can you help me? You doing this, and you kind of looked at me and was like, you ain't ready. You ain't ready for my people yet.
Really, Sean?
But honestly, that was a motivator. Because at that point I understood, or I began to understand that I needed to do more to make this come true and put some effort into it and build on it. So I started trying to get ready and do the things. And let me go back. I have no education or reference or anything in fashion.
Right.
I mean, only thing I knew about fashion is I had a dream, and it was something I liked and something I wanted to do. So all the technical stuff, the business stuff, I don't have any of that acumen. Well, I didn't. I'm learning it now.
Come on.
And so I was like, okay, I'm still going to do it. So I just came up with the dream, started searching out people, seeking people. Hey, can you help me? Can you do this? Finding seamstress, finding different designers. So I've gone through a lot of people, learning, burnt a lot of money, learning, and I'm still not there yet, but I have progressed from what was 2 years ago. I feel like I've progressed, and I'm happy about that.
So that leads me to my next question about the challenges that you have faced launching your apparel line. And it's absolutely beautiful. Is this your hat?
That is my hat.
Okay.
Yes.
Your shirt too?
My shirt too.
Come on here.
Yeah.
So what are the challenges that you have faced?
Well, I'm still facing them because, again, it's still a learning curve. I've learned quite a bit. I understand more than I did before, but manufacturing, funding, getting inventory together, having the funds to get the inventory together, understanding all the technicals behind it. Now, let me say, I still work a full-time job. I still do my work at LCCC. So having the time management and making it all work, it all becomes a challenge. And I'm not saying that as a negative, of just saying, hey, you just got to be on your stuff.
Yeah. So what advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking to enter into this industry?
You got to find mentors. You got to find somebody to talk to. You have to be willing to accept no's.
Yeah.
When people tell you no, don't get discouraged. It hurts. Yes, it ticks you off. You feel a certain kind of way about it. But then sit in that for that moment. But then be able to get out of it and move on. You got to be dedicated. You just got to say, okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. This is what I want to do. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. And that's with anything.
It is.
You have
It really
to
is.
keep
It really is.
doing it. And even when it looks like it's not going to work, even when you want to throw in the towel, that's when you really got to keep pushing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because you just never know what's going to happen. And I won't say who you were dealing with, but you got an opportunity to have somebody really famous have on your clothes. So that was a good win, right?
Yes, it is. And it is. And I'm looking to expand that relationship. But just got to work it. And you're right. We're not ready. We're not ready. Yeah.
But I was so happy for you. You showed me that picture. I said, oh my God, you've been talking about this apparel forever. Look who you got in this clothes. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy for you.
Thank you. But it's still a work. It's really at its infancy stages. So I, again, not what do they say? Don't count your chickens before
Before
Yeah.
my grandmother says that all the
Count your chickens
time.
before they hatch.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a lot of work I got to put towards it. But I'm happy about it too. And there's a lot of right now there's golf apparel is one of the most growing industries right now in fashion. It's moving quite a bit. You see a lot of people coming in into the golf industry and golf world. Golf is expected to in jobs and careers, and that's the other point I want to get to as well. It's projected in the next 5 years to grow by 11 to 15%.
Really?
Yeah, and just in the accounting, I think they said right now they're looking for like 30,000 jobs available. So
wow.
That was the other part that I talked about my passion, my drive to close piece, and my personal concerns, but then it also wraps into me as an individual and my principles and what I want to see for our community and opportunities, economic development, economic growth, and mindset changing is the business of golf.
Yeah.
And that's how I got connected. And that's also what the apparel line is designed to do, is to try to help get us pulled into the industry, into the game. And that's why I push it with you so much, because it's more and bigger than just the game of golf or the sport of golf. It's a huge business. It's a $102 billion industry.
Wow.
We don't make up but maybe 2% of that max. And that's across the board for players and all the industry, industry PGAs and all that, but then all the sub industries that come around it that support it. So it's a lot of opportunity out there. We just got to expand our minds to get in those places, as you said, accessing doors to go through and then be willing and have our knowledge there to have these conversations and get opportunity. I think I shared with you a couple weeks ago where the PGA, which will be here in 24, out in Valhalla, they were actually looking for 12 or 13 industries to support, trying to connect with minority business, African-American businesses. And so they had exactly. And had some RFPs out. So it's been going out a little bit. It is now closed, but that's my point. There's opportunity out there, and that it goes beyond that. And if you really look at it, they have an event every week.
Wow.
The lowest, typically the loser, if they played every week on the PGA, just the loser playing makes $50,000 a week.
A week?
Yeah, if he plays every week, if he loses, he get $50,000.
Shut up.
Between $20,000 to $50,000.
Oh, I'm in the wrong business.
Well, you got to get on the tour. That's the one thing. You got to be on the tour. But my point is, there's so much money there, so much opportunity, and we're not grabbing it, capturing it, tapping into it, recognizing it. And that's the point of the African American Golf Expo to be here on August 19th to 22nd. And I'm part of that development crew and team. The host city, Louisville Tourism, has helped us do it, helped get them here. And that's what we're going to be talking about. So we're going to have.
So to walk us through that, it's the what is it called?
The African American Golf Expo and Forum.
Okay, where is it going to be?
It's a 4-day event, made by us, for us, created for us. Everyone's welcome. We want everyone to come. But
and you said for us, you mean black people?
Black people.
And so it's black men.
Black men.
So single women should come.
Absolutely. Hey, that's a good.
Glory to God.
Good perspective. Very good perspective.
We need to be there. Okay, when is it? Tell us about it.
August 19th to the 22nd. It's a 4-day event. It'll start on Saturday the 19th in Shawnee Park for a clinic to introduce any and everyone to golf. We'll have youth.
Wait, does Shawnee Park have a golf course on it now?
Yeah, Shawnee Golf
The
Course.
Shawnee Golf Course.
Yeah,
Duh.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure does.
So it'll be there. We'll have a youth marketplace there. So I've been working with Tiandra Marie Consulting, the marketing maven, to help us craft that and see as far as youth and youth participating. So it'll be PGA pros there, black women, black men participating, showing people how to just introduce them into golf. We're going to do some other spaces where it's called the golf course superintendents, which will then show youth what their job is like and what that look. And if somebody likes cutting grass or something like that, you could do that and make 50-60 grand a year and be in one spot and don't have to drive all around. I mean, it's just a host of opportunities. Let me get back. So then that's on Saturday. Sunday is the golf tournament, which will be at Oxmoor, which that'll be a full day, full event. We have Heaven Hill out there. We'll have Sanctuary Mobile Lounge out there. We're going to have other hole activations. And we're working with a couple other small businesses. Haven't closed those deals yet, so I just can't say it yet. But to get them out there.
Sanctuary is the cigar.
Mogul
lounge.
Cigar Lounge. Yes,
okay.
exactly right. So they'll be out there. We're going to have Callaway. Hopefully, Callaway will be out there. And that's another thing. Callaway
Mhm.
owns Top Golf.
Who is Callaway?
Callaway is one of the largest golf ball manufacturers, club equipment manufacturers.
Okay.
Well, actually, they do clothes too, so they're really big. But they bought Top Golf, so they own Top Golf now,
Wow.
and they're looking for people. So, and more than likely, the diversity director for Callaway,
Uh-huh.
she'll be here for the expo.
Wow.
I just posted on my Facebook page marketing director job that she posted about 2 weeks ago
Wow.
for people, just for opportunity.
Yeah.
So again, to my point of jobs and opportunity is there. So then going back to the expo, so that's Sunday. Then we'll come back to the Gall House. Exhibitions will start. We'll have a fashion show and a movie viewing,
A fashion
reception.
show. So is your clothes going to be in the fashion show?
My clothes will be in the fashion show.
Yes, Sean.
And along with others. But
Wait,
yeah,
you didn't ask me to model.
I did
Because you
not.
got women's clothes too.
Well, I'm not ready for women yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I tried it and I wasn't ready, so I had to pull back
Because
again.
I tried on
Learning
some of your
curve.
women's
You did.
clothes.
Learning curve. I wasn't ready, so
Okay.
I had to pull back. So
Okay.
I'm just focused right now.
Okay.
So that we'll have about 4 or 5 people in that,
Mhm.
and then that's Sunday. Then Monday and Tuesday will be the actual exhibition,
Mhm.
and that's when all that'll take place, and it'll be education classes, forums, and so forth. So
Mhm.
to register for it, you go to aagolfexpo.com. That's
Mhm.
aagolfexpo.com. If you register before August 5th, there's a special promo code that you can put in, and that
Mhm.
promo code will give you a discount.
Mhm.
And some of the fund proceeds from that will go back to LCCC. So it's
Mhm.
LCCC is the promo code. L and 3 C's is the promo code.
Okay.
And we also offer another one, USA Golf, which is for military active and inactive. So
Okay.
if you've been in the military, USA Golf, that's another promo code. So
All
yeah.
right. Y'all, please support this event. What is it called again? The African American Golf Expo.
and Forum, and then Ebony
Forum.
Greens. And I'm also
and Ebony Greens.
offering something in Phone Back Founders. And I'm in the August thing with Tiandra
Mhm.
for the Black Fashion Week. So I'm part of
Okay.
that too. 502
Nice.
Black Fashion Week.
Yes.
So I'm part of that as well.
All right. So we have run out of time, Sean.
Yeah.
Can you believe
Yeah,
it? We've made it through.
I know. I see. Yeah, I told you I could probably do it.
So support Ebony Greens. Go to our ebonygreens.com. Is that-
EbonyGreens.com.
ebonygreens.com to find the fashions and support Sean Somerville. Real quick, because we got to get out of here. Don't think too hard. Say the first thing that comes to your mind. We're playing rapid fire. Who is your hero?
My mom,
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Africa.
If you could be anybody in the world, who would you be?
Me.
All right. We'll be back next week, same time, same station. Bye. You did it. Let me see that hat. Let's show the people online what this hat looks like. Look at this, y'all. This is cute. I could wear this.
Not that one. This is sweaty, but
That's cute. Let me see the shirt. Have I seen that shirt?
No, so this one won't be yet. I got some details to do on it,
Dang.
clear it up, but
That's cute.
yeah, it's got work to do. So.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that shirt. Get a hat. Bye, y'all.